Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today is December 21st, and it is time to get into our week 3 budget check-in. So let's get on in. Okay y'all, so let's get into this budget. So we are starting off on Saturday, December the 15th, and working our way on over. So as you can see, I have some stuff written down over here just for my reference. So one thing I know that I showed y'all the last time. Ooh, these nails are cute. Y'all, I got my nails done today. I was talking about my credit report. So like quick review. I don't talk about it because it's not something that I want to get into detail yet until I'm actually there. But we are planning to get a house next year. We're going to be building. We are working on getting our credit scores up to a score that we find suitable before we start building. And I was just getting very, very upset because I had worked so hard to get my credit score up to a certain point, and I had been doing the credit repair. And since October, my credit almost has gone down almost 100 points, and I was super, super upset. So I was calling everybody and kind of telling them off and stuff like that. Not really telling them off, but I really was just concerned because I didn't know what was going on. But after some reassurance, I should be good. I just need to focus on what I can focus on, and that is me paying off my credit card debt. And as I start paying off my credit card debt, I will, or I should, to start see an increase. And so I'll keep you guys updated on that credit report and what's actually going on there. Also on the 15th, I did have to go and pick up a couple of things. I don't remember exactly what I bought, but I spent $10 and then I had $13 remaining. I also filled up on gas, which made me go over by $10. Now let me tell y'all the funny story is I had $9 left, and I went to Sam's Club because that's where I wanted to go and get my gas. But I only had $9, and I knew $9 was not going to fill up my tank. So I ended up using my Walmart credit card to just buy all of the gas that I need, and that I would just pay the extra. So I end up now owing like $12 or $11 since I had the $9 to cover part of the gas. So yeah, glad I had the card at that time. That card and my Capital One business card are the only two cards that I have access to. Only reason why is that I just keep my Walmart card with me. There isn't much on there, so it's not like I'm going to spend anything anyways. And for my Capital One business card, ever since I switched to my iPhone 10 a year ago, oh my gosh, it's been a year? Oh wow, a year ago? I lost access to that part of like my online banking, and I can't figure it out, and nobody else can figure it out. I still have another Capital One card along with my Capital like Auto, and I have access to that, like those two, and I just don't have access to that. So every time I make a payment or anything like that, I always have to call, but I never really use that card anyway, so I'm not tempted to do anything with it. So I'm not too worried about that when it comes to that. And then I just made me some bomb shrimp Alfredo on Sunday. And then I also went to pick up some household items. So my envelope for household items is literally empty. I spent $19.45, and what really happened is I bought these three things, and then I needed a battery for my scale because it went out. So I bought I bought the battery and just added it onto this. So it came out to like $21 or something, and I just paid the difference. So I just kept the change, like 15 or whatever change would have been left wasn't gonna make or break the household budget. So I did just buy some more toilet paper, paper towel, and I bought trash bags, which when I got home realized that that roll that I bought, whenever I bought it, was nowhere near done. So I won't need to buy trash bags for a very long time. So on to the next page. Nothing crazy happened over these days. I stayed firm with what I needed to cook, and I cooked everything to schedule. On Thursday, I had what, $7 left? Because I guess I went to the grocery store and bought something else. But anyways, I had $7 left on Thursday. Thursday morning when I was leaving out to work, I said, oh, I'm going to go ahead and take the beef out of the fridge so it can defrost by the time I get home. Guess what, y'all? There was no beef in the fridge. And so I had to use that $7 to go and get some beef. And there was also no hot sauce because my boyfriend had bought some hot sauce from like Amazon, and it was like a 3 or 4 pack. And he just happened to finish it like the night before. And so I knew he wasn't going to eat no tacos if he didn't have hot sauce, or he was going to make a big deal about it. So I also got the hot sauce. So I was only left with 30 cents on Thursday for groceries. So thank God today. I got paid and we were able to go to the grocery store. So for groceries, I got $160 this time. My boyfriend gave me $60 because we are going to do our best starting at the beginning of the year to kind of go back to super low carbs, because if you guys watch my grocery haul that I'm going to be putting up, there are some carby stuff that we normally don't ever eat. And shouldn't be eating, but I am being lazy for the last like 2 weeks in December. So we're just changing out some things. So we did use a little bit more money than normal, but then it should even itself back out in January. So I spent $140. I spent $96 at Target. I lied. I spent $96 at HEB. I spent $4 at Target, and then I spent, what was it, $38.94 at Sam's Club. So I have $20 left, and that should be fine because we have more than enough stuff in the house to last us. And then I did fill up because I ran my tank out until empty, and I spent $37.81, so I have a remaining of $32.19 left. Over here to our budget, I budgeted that I was gonna make $1,200. I actually got $1,248. I thought I was gonna actually get a little bit more, but maybe I was off on my math. Some of these things do have stuff in here. So like my Wells Fargo, for instance, I thought it was 36, but I guess they just changed the payment for this month, so it was actually 38, and that's been paid for because it is due today, the 21st. And then I also called and paid my ticket, even though it's due on the 23rd. Of course, that's a Sunday and they're not open. And I just have a remaining of $48 left. So after everything is paid for, I'm just going to take a look at what's left and see if I just want to pay it off and not carry it over to January. Sorry, y'all, I'm a little bit shaky. Don't know why. And then my phone bill will come out on the 26th or the 27th. And then in my last video, you guys, I was talking about my car insurance and my renter's insurance. That might be a bust. So originally I was told that it was going to be $134 and that everything was good. I was speaking with the person today so that I could get everything set up. And then they tell me that, oh, unfortunately, no, it's not going to be $134 altogether. It's going to be like $155 altogether. I currently pay $168 now. To me, it doesn't seem like it makes a big difference to go through the hassle to transfer from one car insurance to another for like a $7 difference. Tell me below what you guys think. So I told the person to shop around and see if they were able to find anything cheaper. If they were not, then I was just going to go ahead and just stick with Geico and just deal with it. I really wasn't complaining before. It was just so happened that this person was able to get me a lower rate. So I'm not sure what they're doing now. But as of right now, this is what it's going to stay like, and I'm just not going to make a big deal about it. I need to go ahead and pay my internet bill, so I'm going to go pay that. I am a month behind on my internet bill. That's why I think it's so expensive. When I catch back up, it should go down to $84, but we'll see when I actually talk to them. I'm going to pay this bill and then probably call them at the beginning of the year before the next bill is due in February. And then I already told you guys I pay for my ticket. And then Discover will automatically come out on the 4th, so I don't need to pay for that. And then Citi, I will pay closer to the beginning of the year, or I'll just take the time and make those payments online. And then you guys, instead of paying $30 for my Walmart card, I'm going to go online later on today and pay that $50 and knock it out because it's due on the 25th. And then I need to give Capital One a phone call. I'm going to try to get in touch with them before they close today and make that extra payment for $237. And then for my cash envelopes, since I went to the grocery store before I was able to record this, you guys didn't get to see me do my cash envelopes, but like I told you guys, I did 100 for myself. My boyfriend gave me 60, so it was 160 that we put into our groceries. I'm still keeping it 70 for my gas, and then for personal, I have 35 through 39. So let me tell you this: when I went to Sam's Club, I realized that at the self-checkout, they do not take cash. And I was like, oh no, this is no bueno. And so I ended up having to use my debit card to cover the $38.94. So I took the cash, and I was like, okay, tomorrow on my way to work, I'm going to go ahead and put it back into the bank. But then I realized I'm probably going to be getting my hair washed either next weekend or the weekend after. So I was just either going to put the whole $39 that I owe into my personal, or just only take off the $35 and then put the other $4 back into my checking account. So the groceries are still down to $20. I don't have to take out more money from my personal because I already have the cash. So I'll let you guys know what I do, but I'll probably just keep the $39 and just have $4 left over from last paycheck. When I had my personal, I took out $40, so I do have $5 extra right now, so it'll leave me with $9, and I'll just keep saving up that personal. So like maybe in February, when money might be a little bit tight, I'll be able to already have money to get my hair washed for that month. So this check will last me from the 21st, even though I have it on the 23rd because that's my actual payday, but from the 21st to the 7th of January, and I'll fill this out, and on my check-in for next week, I will just go over all of the numbers and where I'm at on my debt snowball. Thanks for watching, you guys. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Before we go, I do have two things I want to show you guys. So with my cash envelopes, I realized that my paper like envelopes might not work out too well for me. While I was in HEB, I saw these little reusable envelopes. I got them in blue and in orange for my college colors, and money fits into them, and I felt like this was more durable because when I get coins and stuff in my envelopes, they start to bend and get crinkly, and that bothers me. Yes. So I got these. They were 69 cents. I used them just out of some extra money that I did have that wasn't budgeted, so of course it's not on my budget. So I got 6 of them, 3 blue and 3 orange. So for January, you guys will hopefully be able to see me put my money into here. And I'm just trying to figure out, I may use like a black Sharpie and just write whatever I need to on these. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it, but I'll figure that out within the next 2 weeks or so. And show you guys what I do. And then I've been carrying this to work every day. It's a little bulky, and I hate that sometimes it bends just depending on how it's sitting in my purse. So I did go to the 99-cent store and get this little book. It is empty, and in here is what I'm going to be carrying, or this is what I'm going to be carrying to work with me every day. And this is just going to be like my little debt journal, and just like little things that I'm writing down that I can come back later on and write into my big journal. It's more easy to carry around. I can plan stuff, write my thoughts down in here, and just kind of, you know, go with the flow with that. So I did want to show you guys these two that I got, or extra stuff that I got. Other than that, I promise this time I am done. So this was my budget for the next 2.5 weeks, you guys. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and click subscribe so that you can see all of my other budgeting videos. And I'll see you guys next time.